All right, what's going on, everybody? This is your professor, Dr. Jace K. Austin, and welcome to week number 2. That is right, week number 2 of your 9449 class, which is your business class, business reference class, whatever you want to call it. I will make this check-in video short, and for those of you who have had me before, y'all know I say that a lot, but it's gonna be totally true this time because I am actually on a writing deadline this week. In fact, I'm gonna miss the deadline, but hopefully I'm gonna get caught up and have it in just a day or two late. But I am excited about this writing project that I'm involved in, but enough about me. We need to get to you, and we are going to get to you. This will be less than 10 minutes. It'll have to be because I got stuff to do. Okay, so let's start by saying that the first week, so things were overall good. Most of you did very well on your worksheets. Everyone did well on their discussion posts, to keep that up. Everybody did well there. What do I want to say? So everyone did well on discussion. Most of you did well on your worksheets. Everybody did well on the syllabus quiz. What I want to kind of drill down, though, when it comes to the worksheets is that, yes, they are going to take a little bit of time. They are designed to help you explore the resource that you are looking at. So what I want you all to do, and I know it's summer, I know there is a lot of reading, I know time is kind of compressed, but what I really want you all to do is to just get in the habit of just sitting down with the database as you're looking for that information and see what other things, as you're trying to discover the information, see what other things you will discover within that database. So yeah, the worksheets are to give you a very superficial, surface level kind of introduction to the database, but for one thing, for those of you who did not have perfect scores on the worksheet from last week, the Business Source Complete, Business Source Premier worksheet, by the way, they're essentially the same source. For those of you who did not have a perfect score, I think that with a little bit more time spent, you possibly could have. However, that is okay. Everybody's still doing good in the class. Everybody's still doing fine. And I do think that I think that when it comes to the worksheets for the course, what I really like for you to do is to, as you're completing those, also when you hit dead ends or when you find other things, just keep in mind what you're finding, because what you're finding is what the database is used for, and that's how you get your intro. So with your merchant worksheet this week, this one might be a little easier just because the information is more quote-unquote contained. You don't find as much stuff in Merchant as you find in Business Source Complete, but they're two very different databases. So just keep that in mind. And then two things that I want to do, one thing that I want to do twice is that I want to show you two things that might be useful for you in your endeavors in business librarianship and in this class. So the first thing is first, I actually want to show you all Quick MBA. QuickMBA.com is actually a very useful tool. You can, as you all already know, you can Google a lot of stuff. Like if you don't know what a NAICS code is, you can Google that. If you don't know what a return on assets is, you can Google that. If you don't know what supply chains are or SWOT analysis is or value chains, you can Google all that stuff. But I like Quick MBA because it's more of an authoritative source, and you can really just it's very succinct. It has only the necessary information, but it also is very helpful in giving you a synopsis of what you're looking for, a synopsis of the term that you're looking for. But then also gives you recommended reading if you want to dive in more and figure out more things. But this also gives you what you need to know, not just from a dictionary definition standpoint, but it also just kind of helps you with understanding concepts as a business person would use them. So I recommend Quick MBA as opposed to just a lot of times Wikipedia, for instance, it'll have a lot of good information, but then it'll also have a lot of information you don't need. So Wikipedia pages a lot of times are just too large. And so Quick MBA gives you that information quick. So when I talk about things to add to your toolbox, Quick MBA is one thing to add, and it's quickmba.com. All right, the second thing that I wanted to show you is there is actually an APA guide, APA 7 guide for your business resources, and I am at it. It is actually a Google Docs guide. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to link this in the course directly. But this is very useful for you guys if you are trying to cite certain things and you don't know how to cite them because APA doesn't really, even a lot of times the APA citation manual leaves it very difficult to figure out how to cite your business resources. So I am going to link to this in the course, and hopefully this will be something that you all will use. In fact, you might need to use it for your business plan assignment, which I should have finalized as soon as I have my writing piece finalized. Okay, so that is it for Dr. Jace. As again, I'm keeping this under 10 minutes. This will probably be the only time this summer that I do that, so enjoy it. But I am Dr. Jace. Peace and grace, and I'm out.